Hey everybody, this is Bruce Robinson, and the next waltz is in Steamboat, Colorado at MusicFest. And so sit back, relax, and enjoy the very best in Steamboat, Colorado. John Dixon, thank you so much for having the next waltz here this week. We had an amazing week and 35 years of MusicFest. And it might have finally caught up with you a little bit with your voice this morning.
Yeah, it caught up with my voice, but I'm going to be fine. And the festival's going to, we still continue. And I feel very blessed to be part of such a wonderful festival for this many years. There's not very many festivals that have lasted for 35 years, and I feel really fortunate.
I think the quality, though, of the music that you get here is just amazing. I mean, everybody, the musicians all want to be part of it. I mean, everybody wants to be up here.
Well, and that's part of the success of this festival. It's not about one person,
right.
It's about surrounding yourself with really good people, and that starts with the musicians and the crews that work at the event. And we have a wonderful team.
You really do.
They've been around for years. They've come back every year to help us out, and it's just such a wonderful event. And again, the musicians, really support each other, and it's such a unique event because everybody's here all week, and you can see these collaborations on stages that you may not see anywhere else, and they're pretty organic, or they happen impromptu. They kind of happen on the spot. Right.
Yeah, I just think it's the place for singer-songwriter music on the whole planet, I believe. And there's so many. There's a lot of people from Texas here this week, but that's definitely not all that it is. And even the first artist that we're starting with is one of Oklahoma's favorite sons, and you do an amazing job of that. I would love to think that I was part of that the first time that you pulled me in. But the people that you bring in from different types of this genre is I just think it's incredible.
Well, there's so many different styles of music here, and writing, and instrumentation. There's so many good musicians and instrumentalists here that are just amazing, and combine all that together in one festival. But they all come from different styles of music, but there's one common bond, and I guess it's the genuine music, just the genuine feel, the down to earth style music that they're playing. It's straight from the heart.
That's what I love. Yeah. And I don't, man, one of my favorite songwriters is John Fullbright, and that's who we're going to kick it off right now. John Fullbright, everybody.
1, 2. Some people suffer from a social stage fright, like the world is a sniper with a bright spotlight. You can hide behind a curtain, you can hide behind a mask, or stand in the center with a highball glass. The whiskey makes it easy, get you out of your rut, loosens up the cannonballers in your gut. But the very next morning, ain't it hard to find that you're leaving every single thing you love behind? So I drink this gin and I'll take these pills just because I don't have social skills. And the whiskey burns and the wine it spills just because I don't have social skills. Tongue gets fat, and you'd love to say this, but instead you say that. When your heart starts to pounding like to break your spine, like it wants to grow legs and find an exit sign. Have another double till the lines get blurred, till the jokes come easy and the phrase gets slurred, and everybody's happy while they're in control, and nothing ever suffers but the liver and the soul. So I drink this gin and I take these pills just because I don't have social skills. And the whiskey burns and the wine it spills just because I don't have social skills. So I drink this gin and I take these pills just because I don't have social skills. And the pain it causes is the pain it kills just because I don't have social skills.
I've said it before that it feels like a family up here, but Courtney, Patton, and Jason, Eady, and Jamie Lynn would be central to this family, right? They're connected to everything that's going on.
They're such a wonderful voices,
Yeah.
and everybody loves them, and,
Yeah.
and they're just their collaborations are just unbelievable.
They are, and they sing a lot together. And Jamie Lynn has this wonderful new record called "Jumping Over Rocks," and we had the guys in to sing a song. And so here's a song from Jamie Lynn's record.
One, two, three, four. Well, I'm headed back from Dallas, 2 days gone and gone to hell. And I can't keep my eyes open, far as I know just as well. I can make it to a truck stop on the highway across the line. If I can make it back to you, then I'll be fine. All this sense that I've been making makes no sense to me at all. And the chances I keep taking up, the chances that I'll fall into the hole that I've been digging for myself into the dirt. If I can make it back to you, then maybe no one will get hurt. But the headwinds on the highway, 85 past one more town. I ain't seen your face since Friday. Long to set my suitcase down. We've been holding it together. We've been waking up alone. I can't tell if all this leaving is worth the being gone. Is worth the being gone. You Scott. Well, the sunlight in the window through the blinds onto the floor makes me realize I've been in those shadow lines sometime before. One small step out of the dark into the light. One more, baby, and I can make it back alright. But the headwinds on the highway, 85 past one more town. I ain't seen your face since Friday. Long to set my and gone is worth the being gone. Thanks, guys.
On one hand, I count the reasons I could stay with you and hold you close to me all night long. So many lovers' games I'd love to play with you. And on that hand, there's no reason why it's wrong. But on the other hand, there's a golden band to remind me of someone who would not understand. On one hand, I could stay and be your loving man, but the reason I must go is on the other hand. In your arms I feel the passions I thought had died. When I look into your eyes, I found myself. And when I first kissed your lips, I felt so alive. I've got to hand it to you, girl, you're something else. But on the other hand, there's a golden band to remind me of someone who would not understand. On one hand, I could stay and be your loving man, but the reason I must go is on the other hand. Yeah, the reason I must go is on the other hand.
And we had William Beckman up here. Man, how do you find these young songwriters? You're better at that than any festival that I know of.
Well, I appreciate that. It's I was at an awards show up in the Dallas-Fort Worth area, and William Beckman was one of the guest, artists on that show. And halfway through his first song, I knew something was special was going on, and he's somebody to watch. He's somebody to watch. Young kid, and he's going to be great. From Del Rio, friends with Randy Foster, and is helping him out. So he's going to be somebody to watch.
Great songwriter, great singer, William Beckman.
Rolling.
Whenever you're ready.
Cool.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Without a reason, she left the house. She took the car keys and said, I ain't coming back around. And I stood there hopeless at the front door, with a mind so confused and a heart that was torn. Yes, it's a sad, sad day when love don't wanna stay. No birds quit chirping, and flowers die, and the sky turns black when a woman says goodbye. No, it ain't pretty, I promise you this. There ain't nothing worse than losing the one who gave you happiness. Yes, it's a sad, sad day when love don't wanna stay. Let it play. Well, there's no telling where she is now. If she found herself a new man and settled back down. If that's the case, though, I'd make one thing clear. I'd tell that man to be careful. She's been known to disappear. And it's a sad, sad day when love don't want to stay. Yes, it's a sad, sad day when love don't wanna stay. Without a reason, she left the house. She took the car keys and said, I ain't coming back around.
Oh, that's a good one. I know we're both big Jerry Jeff Walker fans. We've talked about it over the years, and God, I've loved some of the people. You had Willis Allen Ramsey here one year. You had Michael Murphy one year. You've had amazing people up here, you know, and my heroes. And we're still working on Jerry Jeff, and he was one of the artists that really made me who I am today. And I know that you're a fan of Jerry Jeff.
Oh, I'm a big fan of Jerry Jeff. And I was fortunate enough to work with him and do some concerts back in the day. And the only issue is there's a little timeline issue here. He's down on the beach at this time of year. So I'd love to get him back up here. But Jerry, if you're decide to skip the beach one year, come on up.
And so I also like what you do. You let some of us do a little kind of a little tribute or focus shows on some of our artists that we love. Yeah. And you let me do one on Jerry Jeff this year, and with a few friends that came in. And one of my favorite songs is "Little Bird" by Jerry Jeff, and he wrote that one. And we got my wife Kelly up here this year, and we brought the whole family. And the snow was amazing this year.
It was true. The weather's been perfect.
Golly.
Spring skiing in the middle of winter.
It was so fantastic. So here's my lovely wife, Kelly Willis, on the Jerry Jeff Walker classic, "Little Bird."
Little bird comes in upon my windowsill, sat there through the falling rain. I watched that little bird upon my windowsill. My thoughts of you came falling back again. Picture of my face on the window pane. Is it tears I see as rain? I remember how we talked before we said goodbye. Too young to know the world outside our door. How we laughed about our love like birds that fly the winds. The rainy day made me think of you once more. A picture of my face on the window pane. Is it tears I see or is it rain? I've no regrets about the past see how young we were. Our world was love, and life was but a thought. Well, many things go many ways, and many times but once. Our lives are passing, that love is but a thought. A picture of my face on the window pane. Is it tears I see, or is it rain? So as my thoughts go tumbling back, I wonder how you love. I wonder if you've seen that little bird. I wonder if he sat upon your windowsill. I wonder if you'll ever hear these words. Picture of my face on the window pane. Is it tears I see, or is it rain?
Well, there was a young man who used to come to my shows and say, I'm a songwriter and someday I'm going to be a big deal. And Pat Green made it happen, man. He was one of the guys that kind of took the Texas music scene from here to here and then ended up having a couple of big old hits. And he really is one of the legacy artists now, and we had him back at MusicFest this year after a while.
It was great. It's been a while since he's been here. We put him on the outdoor stage where we do the free concert series out there, and it's just it was a big day. You know, there's 8,000 people out there on the mountain, so I know they enjoyed seeing Pat.
And what we like to do with our Next Waltz stuff, it's all about the songs. As it is in MusicFest, man, the songs here, they're the basis for everything that we do. And I really like to talk to some of these songwriters about these songs that they changed the culture, I think. And Pat had a song, Wave on Wave, that he's going to play for us now that are one of those things that take the broader culture and that light shines on Texas and some of our artists here. So here's Pat Green doing his classic song, Wave on Wave. All right, we're ready whenever you are.
Mile upon mile, got no direction. We're all playing the same game. We're all looking for redemption, just afraid to say the name. So caught up now in pretending what we're seeking is the truth. I'm just looking for a happy ending. All I'm looking for is you. And it came upon me a wave on wave. You're the reason I'm still here, yeah. Am I the one you were sent to say? And it came upon me a wave on wave. Wandered out into the water, and I thought that I might drown. I don't know what I was after, babe. I just know I was going down. And that's when she found me. I'm not afraid anymore. She said, you know, I always had you, baby. Just waiting for you to find what you were looking for. And it came upon me wave on wave. You're the reason I'm still here, yeah. Am I the one you were sent to say? It came upon me wave on wave. it came upon me wave on wave. You're the reason I'm still here. Am I the one you sent to save? And it came upon me wave on wave. The clouds broke and the angels cried. You ain't gotta walk alone anymore. Said that's why I put you in my way. And it came upon me wave on wave. Ooh, I got a little flat. Easy way to stop it, right?
Another thing I love that you do here with tribute artists, that you've had so many great people over the year, and this year it was Cody Canada and Cross Canadian Ragweed. Where did that idea, that didn't go from the beginning, did it?
Well, when we did our first tribute 19 years ago, Billy Joe Shaver, I was joking with Cody Canada on the side, and I said, Cody, that's going to be you one day. And he laughed about it, but I was pretty serious. And but Cody has been such an influence on the music we hear today, and his writing and musicianship. He's inspired so many of the young artists, and that's how Cody was being honored this week. So and we're really happy that we're going to be able to do that as a live recording, release that. But it was a phenomenal event.
It's so emotional and such a wonderful thing to be part of, and you see how it's like a family up here, and you really see that at those events. It's really something special.
You really felt it yesterday. Yesterday we had a 4-hour tribute, and it was just really special. His friends, you felt a lot of love in the room.
There was,
but they really, his music, you could tell it meant a lot to everybody.
It did indeed.
It really did. It was a special deal.
And a band that you've had up here before, but it's been a while. One of my favorites, the band of Heathens, was back this year.
Yeah, we were so glad to have them back. It's been a few years, and it was just so wonderful getting back here. And boy, they just had a great shows. They had some wonderful shows.
I just think they're one of the best kind of American, combining a lot of different elements of music, and they're one of my favorites. And here we go, the band of Heathens, everybody.
The streets of Rome are filled with rubble. Ancient footprints are everywhere. You can almost think that you're seeing double on a cold, dark night on the Spanish stairs. Had to hurry on back to my hotel room, where I had me a date with a pretty little girl from Greece. She promised she'd be here with me when I paint my masterpiece. Oh, the hours we spent inside the Coliseum, chasing lions and wasting time. Oh, those mighty kings of the jungle, I can hardly stand to see them. Well, it sure has been a long, hard climb. Train wheels are rolling through the back of my memory. following a pack of wild geese. Someday everything's gonna sound like a rhapsody when I paint my masterpiece. Sailing around the world in a dirty gondola. Oh, to be back in the land of Coca-Cola. We left Rome and landed in Brussels on a plane ride so bumpy that I almost cried. Clergymen in uniform and young girls pulling muscle. Well, it sure has been a long, hard climb. Newspaper man eating candy had to be held back by the big police. Someday everything's gonna be different when I paint my masterpiece. Someday everything's gonna sound like a rhapsody when I paint my masterpiece.
Another one of these amazing songwriters from different parts of the country, North Carolina, is where B.J. Barham's from, the American Aquarium, right?
Yeah, we were so glad to have them out here several years back, and they've been part of the festival ever since.
Yeah.
And just a wonderful, they fit right in with the whole scene, and just BJ and the whole band, they're just a wonderful group, and just they deliver.
They do, and BJ's one of the greatest songwriters out there. So here's from American Aquarium, here's B.J. Barham.
They say you ain't been the same since you laid that bottle down. The songs ain't got no soul, the band's done lost its sound. Get your head out of the clouds, boy. Pretty soon you'll realize that sometimes the kindest thing you can do for a dream is let it die. I'm in it for the long haul. I'm here until the work's done. I ain't ever been the kind of guy that's gonna cut and run. So I'll pick myself up every time I fall. Baby, I'm in it for the long haul. You see, the hardest part of getting sober is learning a drinking buddy ain't the same thing as a friend. Just like the hardest part of starting over is admitting to yourself that something has come to an end. I'm in it for the long haul. I'm here until the work's done. I ain't ever been the kind of guy that's gonna cut and run. So I'll myself up every time I fall. Buddy, I'm in it for the long haul. I'm as solid as a redwood when she's standing by my side. Got the patience of a sunset, her last nerve's a mile wide. So last Sunday after supper, I asked her why she stays. She said, I ain't gonna be just another song about walking away, 'cause I'm in it for the long haul. I'm here until the work's done. I ain't ever been the kind of gal that's gonna cut and run. So we'll pick ourselves up every time we fall. Honey, I'm in it for the long haul. Yes, I'm in it for the long haul.
Jonathan Tyler is an amazing guitar player and singer, and I know his special show that he did was Bob Seger songs.
Yeah.
I'm sorry to miss that one.
Every
that must
year,
have been a
every
blast.
year he does a tribute, and he does it in his own way, and it's so special. But you know, you have some Bob Seger fans up here, and you know, he said they spent a lot of time on it, but people loved it. He always do.
I didn't see that coming. I was playing at the same time and I didn't get to see it, but that is just the things that happen up here. Or, I mean, I really have to plan my time out because it's amazing the things happen. So Jonathan came up and to our sweet studio here, and him and Nikki Lane did one of Jonathan's new songs. So here you go, Jonathan Tyler and Nikki Lane.
Alrighty. We're ready. Okay, here we go. Hey, old friend, where have you been? How many roads have you been traveling? Now we're here. The coast is clear. Let's kick back and revel in the years. Pick a bone and chew the fat. Shoot the breeze, share a laugh. Tell me the one I've heard 1,000 times before. Tall tales and dirty jokes. Pass the bottle and the smoke. I can't think of any other way I'd rather pass tonight with my old friend. Hey, old friend, remember when we grew our feathers and we took to the wind? Now we know the highs and lows. Times like those, they bring us close. Someday, these days will be worth everything. Someday, these days will be worth remembering. My old friend. Hey, old friend, hope we meet again further down the road. When fate weighs in, we'll be home. Nowhere to roam. We'll kick back and let the night pass slow. Pick a bone and chew the fat. Shoot the breeze, share a laugh. Tell me the one I've heard 1,000 times before. Tall tales and dirty jokes. Pass the bottle and the smoke. I can't think of any All right. Yeah, that was great.
Now, Jack Ingram does an outside show every year. He does that every year, right?
He does it out. That's his show. He owns that stage, and we usually kick off the festival with that. And Jack just does such a wonderful job. That is such a fun concert.
Yep. And he's one of my oldest friends and part of the MusicFest family up here, and we got him in to play a song with us today, and so here's Jack Ingram.
Pissing in the wind, it's blowing on all our friends. We're gonna sit and grin and tell our grandchildren.
By the time I called this guy, it was 4 in the morning. He teach me the words to the song I was humming. He just laughed and he said, "Man, the old great cat is sneaking down the hall. But all he wants to know is who in the hell is paying for this call." Pissing in the wind, betting on a losing friend, making the same mistakes we swear we'll never make again. Pissing in the wind, and it's blowing on all our friends. We're gonna sit and grin and tell our grandchildren.
How does none call me up? It was 8 in the morning. Wanted to know how the world was doing. Yeah, he just laughed and he said, "Good to get a scam," and roll on by the house. Some gonzo pickers that like to play anything you're picking now. Pissing in the wet, betting on a losing friend, making the same mistakes we swear we'll never make again. Yeah, just pissing in the wet, and it's blowing on all our friends. We're gonna sit and grin and tell our grandchildren how we worked and we struffed and struggled,
Trying to make a record to get
get it right. Now we're waiting on a check to come creeping down the hall, like that old time feeling that we never should have ever put the record out at all. If pissing in the wind, betting on a losing friend, making the same mistakes we swear we'll never make again. Pissing in the wind, and it's blowing on all our friends. We're gonna sit and grin and tell our grandchildren how the answer, my friend, is just a pissing in the wind. Oh, the answer is pissing in the sand. Oh! Yeah.
Now, there's a lot of Texas folks here, but I love the people that you bring in from other places. Brent Cobb he's from Georgia, spent a lot of time in Nashville, and he is a phenomenal songwriter. It was really great to have him here this year.
Well, to have his as a songsmith, what he is, and to have him part of this. I know he's not from runs around with the Texas Red Dirt groups closely, but he's just so respected as a writer.
I think it's a perfect fit too, and he's had 20 or 30 songs cut by huge artists, and I think that he's really a special songwriter, and we were happy to have him up here, Mr. Brent Cobb from Georgia.
I was told not long ago that I can't talk the way I do. Singers shouldn't share their current affairs or worldly views. Saying something off the wall just might bend folks out of shape. Hard-working people spend their paychecks to show up and escape. So put a plug in what you think. Man, shut up and sing. I pulled out my guitar and I gave it a strum. Then I thought about the way I'd lay it out there if one long song was all I had to make it all make half sense, to put some heart back on the forefront. Collective consciousness can't be dead as my six strings. I wondered, what would I shut up and sing? Then it hit me. Shut up and sing, Lord, have mercy on all us earthly fools. There's poison in our rhetoric and bullets in our schools. So I'll sing, what the hell is going on around here? Let's take these blinders off our eyes, pull the cotton from our ears, till somebody says something that means something. I'll shut up and sing. Sometimes saying nothing says it all and then some more. Conjecture causes bull and fuels unnecessary wars. Poets know hiding the truth somewhere between the lines somehow makes it seem worth more to those looking to find some answers to the troubles this life brings. So they shut up and sing. Shut up and sing, Lord, forgive us for we know not what we do. They're shouting from the mountains down to south border towns too. Shut up and sing, Lord, the hell is going on around here? Let's take these blinders off our eyes, pull the cotton from our ears, till somebody says something that means something. God, shut up and sing. Songs got ways of going places folks have never been. From one side of the world round and back again. Universal unity ain't realistic, no, but who says we can't hum one for the hell of it all? You never know how true a melody might ring till you shut up and sing.
It's probably been 4 years ago, and I was going through the list of who was going to be up here the first year that the next Waltz did something up here, and I'd never seen Charley Crockett before. And I listened to his music, and I was just blown away. I mean, it was all over the place, and that was the first time I met Charley, and now we work with him on the next Waltz, so I got you to thank for that. How did you hear about Charley Crockett?
You know, some musicians were talking about him,
yeah.
And I did some little research, and, you know, he's got an interesting past, and he's just such a wonderful guy, and he's got a style of his own.
He really does.
But it's just a wonderful, wonderful musician and band, and they just deliver such a special show, and I'm so glad to have him here, and he's loved by everyone here.
He really is, and he has an amazing way of going and playing some of the classics from the past and making it all feel fresh. He chose a Willie Nelson song, and here we go, Charley Crockett with "The Party's Over."
Turn out the lights, the party's over. They say all good things must end. Let's call it a night. The party's over, and tomorrow starts the same old thing again. What a lovely, lovely party. Never seen so many people laughing, dancing, having fun. But look at me, I'm almost crying. That don't keep her love from dying. Heartache calls for me. The party's over. Turn out the lights. The party's over. They say all good things must end. Let's call it a night. The party's over, and tomorrow starts the same old thing again. love undying. Didn't keep it, I wasn't trying. Life for me was just one party, then another. I broke her heart so many times just to have my party wine. Then one day I heard her say, the party's over. Turn out the lights, the party's over. They say all good things must end. Let's call it a night. The party's over, and tomorrow starts the same old thing again. And tomorrow starts the same old thing again.
And the things happen up here on this mountain that happen nowhere else, and partly because of we've been able to be up here the last few years. A super group that has happened from some of the core artists that are up here: Josh Abbott, William Clark Green, Cleto Cordero from Flatland Cavalry, and John Bauman have come together they made a super group called the Panhandlers. And the next Waltz, we produced the record, and it comes out in March. But they chose MusicFest to play their first show that they've ever had. The record's done, it's coming out, but they did their first show up here for the fans.
We were very honored to be able to host that and allow them. We put them down at the Strings Pavilion, which is a classical music venue, perfect for this presentation. And I was at the show last night, and it was unbelievable. It is a super group, without a doubt. Just a wonderful collaboration with just some great artists.
John, you had the next Waltz in when it was just beginning, when we didn't have anything. And it's been 4 years now, I think, you've been having us up. We've had the most amazing music, and it is an embarrassment of riches to who we can call and bring in to get up here. And thank you so much for letting us be a part of it and be here again today. It is really an amazing thing that you and Robin have built up here.
Well, I appreciate you saying that, and it means a lot to you. It's to have you be a part of this.
I can't imagine January without it.
Well,
you know, I mean, it's like Christmas.
The
it's
next
the best
Waltz
thing.
is such an important avenue to get the music out there, and with you at the helm of leading that, and you're such a well-respected artist and writer, and it's just a natural fit. And you do such a great job. We're so happy to host this for you. You know, have you up here and be a part of it.
I really appreciate it. I just think that this music, I think that singer-songwriter music and American music and all of its different strains I just don't know that it's represented anywhere more fully than up here for 4 or 5 days in January in Colorado. And what a beautiful place. And thanks for having us, John.
Thank you, Bruce.